So you've signed the sales contract and your transaction is progressing. Your real estate professional says it's time to open escrow. But what does that mean? Escrow is the deposit of funds, a deed, or other items related to the transaction to a neutral third party for delivery to another party when the transaction or event is completed. When you're buying a home, you'll open an escrow account for this purpose. Escrow provides the assurance that no funds or property will change hands until all instructions for the transaction have been followed and completed. Escrow is obligated to protect all funds and documents while in its possession and deliver them only when all conditions of the escrow have been met. The buyer, seller, lender, borrower, or other principals of the transaction create escrow instructions to be signed and delivered to an escrow officer. If a real estate professional is involved in your transaction, she will typically provide the escrow officer with all the information necessary to create the escrow instructions and documents. An escrow officer performs many duties, which may include, but are not limited to, adhering to the instructions set forth by the principals and all members of the transaction, processing the escrow in a quick and efficient manner, closing the escrow when all terms have been met, paying all authorized bills, fees, and charges, dispersing funds in accordance with the instructions, providing the closing or settlement statement. An escrow holder is normally chosen through an agreement between the buyer and seller. If a real estate professional is involved in the transaction, he may recommend an escrow holder. The principals in the transaction, however, have the right to use the escrow holder they feel best suits their transaction. Law prohibits the payment of fees for referrals.